He goes, what is that?
What?
Not for you.
I'm here with Bree. If you're watching this, you might recognize her from some of the games that we've played together. She's on Kallax and Phasmophobia collabs sometimes. You might also know her from being dorkpatroller. She's great. You should go find her. But today, we're going to talk about my recent obsession, little YouTube web series that I'm obsessed with by creator Vivian Medrano called Helluva Boss. And Bridget doesn't know anything about it except the very little that I have yapped about, but I have done a pretty good job of keeping my yapping to a minimum.
I don't know anything about
You don't know anything.
I know some things about one character. For a while, I thought that character's name was the ship name, so to be so clear.
That's really funny. This is like one of those things where I'm going to show you characters. Tell me what you think their name is. I know you don't know any of their names, but you also used to write Odin Dark a lot, so I know you're good at naming things. I'm not worried about that.
I'm sure that I can give them a name.
And then tell me, I don't know, what you think they're about, what you think their job is.
Mm-hmm. I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm not ready.
You're not ready? Are you ready?
No, I am ready. I'm not mentally prepared. Oh my god, there's a werewolf?
Okay.
Maybe she's not a werewolf.
So,
anyway.
What do you think that this show is about? Give me your honest opinion. What do you think this show is
about? Oh, okay, so, I have no idea what the show is about, but I assumed that it was just, like, How I Met Your Mother or Friends, like a sitcom, except about little imps instead of people.
That's pretty valid.
I'm assuming that someone is the boss. Maybe it's, like, The Office. Okay, maybe it's The Office and everyone works for one really shitty boss.
He's one hell of a boss, actually. How dare you?
Yeah, okay, thank you.
This is just for shits and grins. This has nothing to do with Helluva Boss, but its sister show, Has Been Hotel, that I watched before I watched Helluva Boss, that I was obsessed with. I was obsessed with it for like one whole week before I discovered Helluva Boss, and I do still love it very much. Just for shits and grins, what's this show about?
Some of these people clearly run, like, cards at a casino. There's gotta be a casino in this hotel.
Tell me specifically which one you're looking at.
Well, the one with the funky eyeball, the little purple, and that one clearly, maybe the one underneath that. But the one underneath that kind of looks like a cat could also just be like a shitty customer that invited himself there after a while, and they just said, okay, I guess you work here. Like, here's your new outfit, you work here, go bounce some people out of our bar. What's it about, though? I don't know, maybe it's like the plot of, what's that one musical I really like where the main character's not even on the thing and it's the 80s Rock of Ages. Maybe it's the plot of Rock of Ages.
It's Rock of Ages.
Except in a casino. Yep, that's my final answer.
I think you're on to something. We're moving on to characters in Helluva Boss. Okay, who's this guy?
That's the one. That's all fucker. He both behaves and sounds like Cusco from The Emperor's New Groove. I have no idea if that's true, but it is now. I think he looks like...
Now, I say his name all the time. You don't know his name.
I would know his name if I saw it. It has a funky letter in it. But I'm assigning him the name Kyle. I know his actual name. He can still be Kyle, though, because he looks like, he looks like the kind of, like, disappointing energy that Kyles give off.
Thank you for saying that, but what's his real name?
Is it... I don't know how to say it, but is it just Blitz, though?
Yeah.
Blitz?
It's Blitz.
I feel like you guys just dropped the O.
It's Blitz with a silent
O.
God, like, that's how he introduces himself.
Well, that... bullshit. He introduces himself Blitz with a silent O. I would throw him into the stratosphere.
It's big Kyle energy. If you Kyle has a silent E at the end.
Kyle energy. My first gut knee-jerk response was like Double D from Ed, Ed, and Eddie. So there's that. Smart, but not smart enough to not hang out with the idiots that they're surrounding themselves with. She's very cute. She's giving Karlach, but she's also giving, like, big sister energy. Maybe not Karlach, because Karlach's too much of a hippo. This is more like, maybe I would beat you up if you did something. Like, this is more like Valor energy is actually what I'm getting at. Like, I would fight you if you fought my person, but I'm not going to typically fight you. I'm just here to sass you. For the most part, I'm here to sass you. I'm here to make you feel stupid about yourself, and I'm here to make me feel good about myself, and I surround myself with idiots so I feel good about myself. Good you energy, actually. I surround myself with idiots so that I feel smart. And so cute.
So funny.
How about, like, Stephanie. Sorry, Stephanie.
Her name is Millie.
Oh, how cute! I knew there was someone named Millie, but I forgot, and I didn't know if it was this one or if it was the other one.
She's actually married to Double D, but she might be bi.
She surrounds herself with people to make her feel good about herself. She's giving me Serenity vibes. I'm obsessed. Anyway, obviously goth.
Serenity and Valor are 2 names that you've dropped now that are both D&D OCs that no one would know who they are, but I just want everyone to know she's absolutely 100% right. I am validating that as the only person here who knows those.
Okay, hold on. If I was just gonna be like, if I'm 100% right, let me just go with Serenity as somebody who emotionally not well.
Emotionally not well, spoiler alert, describes this entire cast.
She looks like she's going to break into your car, steal your phone charger, and then, like, maybe a pack of gum, and then lock your car again, and not make it look like she broke into, like, you're gonna be for days. You're gonna be like, I don't know what the fuck happened to my gum and my phone charger, and she'll never tell you. This is my favorite character. I don't know what her name is.
She's Blitz's adoptive daughter.
That's a fucking shame. Her dad's a nerd. Kyle. Your dad's a Kyle. No wonder
your dad's a Kyle.
Your dad's a Kyle. Maybe she can help fix him.
Maybe.
What's her name? I don't want to give her a name because I bet her name's better than what I could come up with.
It's Luna. But it's spelled Loona.
I swear to God. Okay, never mind. She can have Kyle. Professor Taro Cloaca Francis III. Okay, so I've been meaning to ask this since I've seen, like, more pictures of this guy on my Twitter feed for no particular reason.
I don't know where those are coming from. It's not my fault.
You have no idea. Is his hat an entity with its own eyes, or is it part of his head?
Yes.
And they're his eyes? Both?
No, those are his eyes. When he puts on his hat, they go onto his hat. Don't know why, but it's cool. But they're his eyes.
But when he's not wearing the hat, do they crawl back down to his face?
Yeah, they're on his forehead, yeah. And sometimes he wears different hats and they go onto those hats too. What's his name? I know that you call him Professor Taro Cloaca Francis III, but you know his real name.
I'm gonna say it wrong. Is it Stolitz? Stolus? How do you say it?
Not Stolitz.
Is the ship name.
That's the ship name with Blitz.
That's the ship name.
Yes.
See, now you can see why I kept mixing up what was the name and what was the not name.
Yes, I do. I do want to also say one more thing about him. I love that you call him Professor Taro Cloaca Francis III because I've never seen him touch a tarot deck ever.
All I know about him is what you have said in that one video I was sent, and it just felt like if you were going to be some kind of fortune teller that you have to have a tarot card in your hand. So there's like all kinds.
It's just the stars. It's just stars.
So it's just like astral, like horoscope kind of fortune telling.
I guess. I've never actually seen him do any fortune telling. They just kind of loosely hint. They're like, it's the stars. I don't know. Prophecies, astrology. Who ? Shrug.
So actually what I think now that you've said all of that, I've decided that he probably isn't a fortune teller at all, but what he actually is just like some bitch who happens to work at a planetarium. I just started singing the That's So Raven theme song in my head.
Once again, none of these people can tell the future. As far as I know.
This is bullshit. Okay, well, she's a bird. Is this that guy's not ex-wife?
No.
Is this that guy's wife?
No. This is his daughter, actually.
Okay, well, I was close. That's fair. She's cute. I really thought, okay, I feel like I saw a picture of his daughter one time in my life, and I thought she was much younger looking than this, so I'm really shocked. But I like her. I'm gonna call her Raven because she has little Ophelia dust tassels hanging off of her coat. I'm into that. Actually, never mind. Her name's Ophelia.
Do you want to know what her real name is? Because it's close. I've also compared her to her Ophelia in my heart and in my head. Her name is Octavia, which is pretty close.
Oh, you've told me that before. It totally left my mind. But do you know what? I really like once I started seeing the stars and shit. Even the shape of her hair is very Ophelia. I'm into that. This is an alcoholic. I don't believe for a quarter of a second that this cowboy ass looking bitch has ever seen a cow.
Or a boy.
Or a boy. I'm really loving the look.
He's so hot, isn't he? Maybe that's just
No.
me.
He looks exactly like, I'm gonna need you to, you don't have to do it on the screen that you're like on, but I need you to go Google Antoine from Sonic the Hedgehog because that is who he looks like.
This guy? Oops.
I can't see that guy.
Oops.
Oh,
Oops.
that she's hot! Oh my god!
Oh.
Stop, oh my god. Never mind. Okay.
That's so funny.
But the reason he's in hell, I don't know if they're in hell because they deserve to be in hell or they were born there, but the reason he specifically is in hell is because people got fed up of him being not in hell and they said, get gone. You yeehawed your last D.
You yeet
and haw.
your last haw.
You yeet your last haw. Thank you.
Okay, I'm bringing back your hot lady.
She's so hot. She looks like this super hot grown-up daughter of him from the Powerpuff Girls.
What do
She
you
looks
think
like
her
a
job
Valerie.
is?
Oh my god. I hope that it's a red herring. Is she? Oh my god, look at her. I'm just realizing that looks like a really soft coat. Is she like a fucking like school teacher or some shit? I just
No.
I know I could say that she's like a stripper or something, but hold on, wait. On the scale of teacher to stripper, like on the spectrum, where does it fall? Closer to one than the other?
Closer to stripper for sure, but she's not a stripper.
What about like a hell pop idol?
That's exactly what she's a pop
Girl.
star.
Oh, shut up! I win. She's a Valerie.
That's perfect. Her name is Verosica.
Oh my god!
I
what
don't
if
know how
said
you keep
Veronica?
nailing that.
This is the one. Is it the one? Or, unless there's more than one, but I think this is the one. It's on the balloons in my kitchen right now.
Do you know his name?
Yes, I do. I think I know his name. Is it Fizz?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That wouldn't have been the name I gave him.
This was a red herring. Because who's this?
Oh! Okay, well then who is that?
This is a robot
Is it
version
not the
of
concept
Fizz.
art?
No.
Well, that's some bullshit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get into it,
It's
but
the same difference.
this is Robo Fizz. This is real Fizz. Because I knew you would be
Well-
like, I know that bitch. There are only 3 characters that Lee won't shut up about. It's Alfucker, Cloaca Francis III, and the clown. This particular robot Fizz is from one episode, but there are several. There's a whole line of
Why-
robot Fizzes.
Why do you need so many robots?
He's very famous, and people want robots of him.
Why is he famous?
Look at
He's a
him.
clown. If he's famous, why is he dressed like that? I also eat pizza for breakfast, but I'm telling you that he looks like he eats pizza for breakfast. And he doesn't microwave it. He eats the pizza cold for breakfast.
Oh, you know what I'm craving? Burgers!
No, it's too early for burgers, you maniac.
Burger time! Burger time!
I didn't know that this one was in this show, but now that I know this one's in this show, does this happen to be the boss?
I mean, he's a boss,
By any
but
chance?
no, Blitz is the boss.
Are you fucking kidding me? Kyle's the boss.
Kyle is the boss. He runs his own business.
This is the office.
Kyle,
Steve Carell is in
did I not
charge of
tell you
hell
that?
right now.
Blitz is the titular boss, but this guy is a boss. He runs businesses.
He looks like he behaves like Seto Kaiba, and he also looks exactly like the identical. I need you to do another one of those Google things. Once I remember the name of this fucking man, Google Count Bleck from Paper Mario.
His
Sue
mouth
me.
is the exact same, and he's got a little top hat. Wow, were you
no, it's
based
exactly
off
the
of
same.
this Paper Mario character, bro?
Yeah, no, this man was definitely based off that Paper Mario character.
That's insane.
Okay, so I'm going to call him Xavier.
He's the sin of lust. These next 2 characters I'm going to show you are also deadly sins. I want you to tell me, when you're looking at them, which sin you think that they are.
Greed.
Do you know your... Okay, well, that one's kind
Actually,
of a gimme.
Also,
I guess
yes,
that's
that
kind of a
looks like
gimme.
greed. Do you know your deadly sin? He looks like he would crop dust you. Anyway, he looks like a Seth. She looks like a fucking Neopet. She's one of the sins.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, she could be pride, but she could be envy.
You're not going to get it. Hers is not that obvious.
Okay, well, hold on. Give me time. Give me time. Give me time. Are all of the deadly sins bugs, or is this just like a theme for these 2?
Well,
Was
Ozzy's
the
a
first guy you showed me
rooster.
was Seto Kaiba a duck? He was a rooster?
Yeah. Do you see it?
I see it now.
Do you get it?
Popcorn
Because
Leghorn
he's
over
the
here.
sin of lust. He's a giant cock.
That's funny. I would
Okay.
have never got that in 100 million years. Okay, I'm gonna settle for Wrath because she looks mad.
No. She is the sin of gluttony.
I would have never guessed that.
You would have never
I guess
guessed
maybe
that.
because she's a butterfly and like caterpillars have to eat a bunch of shit to turn into a butterfly. Is that why?
She's got kind of a bee aesthetic, and she wants people to make her honey, like
She
sweetness.
looks like a motherfucking butterfly. She does not look like a bee.
Those are bee wings, not butterfly
Barry
wings.
B. Vincent in here. I've met this man before. I loved him in Puss in Boots. Why does he look like a Danny Phantom character? I'm gonna call him Danny. He played football in high school, and he was always benched because he could not stop showing up late for practice. He overslept every single game, and he was voted most likely to drop out of college. Do they have
them?
two separate names, or are they like one identity?
No, they have two names, but it's kind of like they have matching twin names, not to,
Like they have like twin names?
Yeah.
They're either magician assistants or waitresses, or maybe they could be that clown's assistants if they really wanted to be.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say Jim and Jam. Jim and Jam.
Jim and Jam, their names are Glitz and Glam.
Mm-hmm. Wow, I was vaguely close.
I know!
He's going to tie you to the railroad tracks.
Oh, for sure.
Is this that guy's wife?
Yes.
She's too good for him. No, I don't know what she did, but whatever she did, he must have deserved it. She's too good for him. Meredith.
Meredith. That's a perfect name. Okay.
Is that you? Like, on your way to read some fanfic? I like the Elsa vibes.
Mm-hmm.
I really feel like this one is hiding in your basement stairs like the Babadook. Is it supposed to be like a sitting pose and there's just not a chair, or is there creeping going
No,
on?
it's a sitting pose.
There's not a chair there, so it just
I
kind
know.
of looks like the Thriller dance. I like Monique. Is this Captain Falcon from Super Smash Brothers? Actually, Oberon.
This character's name is Visago, and I don't know anything else about him. He hasn't been in an episode yet. But he's coming
Then
soon.
is he really a character?
He's very important to me, and he's coming soon. I love him so much already. I don't know anything
gonna
about him.
Falcon punch you. These look like little babies from Cult of Lamb, actually. Or like maybe like the ones on the side are like Cosmo and Wanda for this little motherfucker in the middle.
Oh, that's cute.
This doesn't even look like it belongs to the same show. Okay, this is just a different TV show altogether. What is happening on
I
this
just showed
security
you
camera
pictures
in
of
the
3
background?
different TV shows.
You know what they really look like? Is they look like they would believe, like a Jesse and James style disguise. Like you tape a mustache under your nose and they're like, oh, don't know who that is. I hope that they're not
Obsessed
the
with
law
that.
enforcement. I hope that they're not supposed. I hope that they're not supposed to be competent because they don't look like them. This is actually a fan art of someone's OC. I think that she's like Mia from Radiant Dawn. Pepper. Okay, why is everyone who has like this specific like vibe to them, why are their clothes ripped? Can they not afford nice clothes? I thought that what's his name was the boss. This person feels like they're related, relevant to the boss. And if that is the case, why are the clothes ripped? It's Aubrey with an O. I thought we already saw this man. Is this
we're
just
getting
like
close
the
to the end.
evolved form of the other one? This is the evolved form of the one that would tie you to the railroad tracks. He is gonna sit you down at a table and he's going to be like, on the day of my daughter's wedding. Looks like his name would be like Maverick, but he goes by like Mav. But you don't call him that, like you call him Sir.
Uh-huh.
You call him Sir. This one is scary. I'm noticing that he doesn't have 2 sets of eyes.
None of
That's
them do,
just a fun
except for
party trick.
Stolas.
Because he's supposed to be able to see into the future.
I guess.
This one looks like that if you like cropped this specific image, actually you crop this image, you put it into like grayscale or something, you like Photoshop it into some woods and then like overlay that with some filters and stuff. This is a creature that would stalk you in the woods and kill you.
100%.
This is Slenderman. That's like a Hanna-Barbera character. Okay, I could go two different directions with this. I could say like Bruiser or Alfie. Both feel appropriate. I hate everything that it looks like because he looks obnoxious, but I like the pompadour.
I have one more character to show you, and the only reason I put them in here is because I thought your reaction would be funny.
Oh no, I have one more thing for you to Google right now. I want you to Google Grounder and Scratch from Sonic the Hedgehog.
I knew you would say that! It's them.
And they also talk like them. The short little round one is like, and the other one's like,
It's so fucking funny. So in this section, I'm going to show you title cards and the names of the episodes that are in Helluva Boss, and you're going to tell me what you think the episode is about.
It feels like it could be about someone coming up on the murder family and then getting murderized instead, but I feel like it's like kind of like I broke into this house to murder this person, but then got my ass handed to me instead.
All right.
I refuse to believe that Kyle is a competent character. Do you know the like beginning of the Goofy movie? When he's like, we're going fishing, and they're doing the On the Open Road song? That's what this episode is about. She does not want to be there. He's like, we're bonding as a family. I don't know why this other motherfucker's here, but
Kyle?
It's probably like, yeah, Kyle's here, and he's got a gun, so maybe it's just to handle the clowns. I don't know. Why was Pete in the Goofy movie? Like, okay, so here's what happened is, oh my god. I just got jump scared by Kyle because I didn't see him at first. My brain just chose not to see Kyle. And so I really just was like, there's a banner between these people. Anyway, ignoring Kyle, obviously what happened is a bunch of people got together and were like, we're going to go to this K-pop idols concert, and it's going to be great, and there's going to be drinking and stuff, and Kyle went to supervise because he thinks he's in charge of everyone. And I don't know what's happening, but these two people that got drunk as heck, they needed to drink more water. They pre-gamed too hard. It was like that time that you guys pre-gamed too hard and then didn't even get to go out. Clearly, there's an agreement that has been violated. There's been a breach of contract, and court orders have been delivered, summons have been made, and empty threats from the Fairly Odd Parents. Kyle has broken some kind of rule, and he's being sued by the Fairly Odd Parents. Well, not by the Fairly Odd Parents. They're the ones passing the message, yeah. But God, that one little purple one is just so cute.
Isn't he?
I just want a sticker of that motherfucker. The Harvest Moon Festival. And somebody found a purple or blue feather to propose to someone with. First of all, that's such a cool picture for this motherfucker who has never seen a horse before in his life.
Has never seen a cow or a boy, as you said.
He
and
actually
here he is
has
riding
been
a horse.
photoshopped onto that horse. Also, Kyle, I'm worried. I don't think that Kyle is a good person. Who is this little red person in the corner?
Moxie and Millie.
Hit me again. How did you even tell me how do they know Kyle?
They work for him. He's their boss.
Is he trying to get them to quit so that he doesn't have to fire them?
Can I tell you something about Blitzo that might explain this picture a little bit? He really loves horses. He is a horse girl.
Okay, that actually just explains everything. You're so everything. Now that I know that he's a horse girl, the attorneys have been doing them dirty, and they're trying to get the like hidden dirt that they need to get on Cosmo and Wanda so that they can win their court case. And so they're breaking in and they're gonna find the dirt.
I love that. I love that.
I didn't have this impression before, but now that I've seen like this one specific image, I don't know that this is what the episode's about, but this one specific image, I'm sitting here thinking about Russell Brand and Alec Baldwin in Rock of Ages, and now I've decided that's them. It's a high school talent show, and they said actually we can't be stood up. We're way better than these high school students. Okay, first of all, that's probably meant to be like honey related because you said that to me, but I'm just sitting here thinking, man, I do believe that motherfucker would do a keg stand right now. It's definitely just a whole episode about them doing kegs. Maybe it's somebody stole her honey and she, in an effort to get it back.
You were closer when you were like, it's just them doing keg stands for a whole episode.
Is this, the poor child's descent into hell? Is this an origin story episode? I also have been scarred before by circuses, so this is an origin story about how this idiot's life just collapsed. Like, the chain of events that led to being what I hope is a middle-aged man pining, drinking wine, staring at the ceiling of the planetarium where he works, that he made people believe was a real fortune-telling business. God, I love the faces that this one makes. I don't actually know the episode's about. Maybe it's just kind of like aggressive Max Goof dad problems. I don't know. Oh, I've seen this before. There was a whole anime about this. It feels like Mob Boss guy that you have to call Sir probably organized some bullshit. He did something. Does a snake? Does a shark guy work for Mob Boss guy? That checks out.
Yeah.
How come he doesn't get to have a gold tooth? He just has to have a hole
He
in
just
his
has
mouth.
a no tooth.
He's broken into the planetarium and he's like, your electric bill is getting out of hand. You are spending so much money doing this projection of the planetarium at all hours of the day for no reason at all. There's no one even in here with you. It's just you and your wine vibing. And I'm going to need you to start complying with the limited hours of energy conservation, and you're not allowed to have your planetarium turned on between the hours of 5 p.m. and 10 p.m. This is just a camping trip from the Parent Trap. Actually, they're gonna push someone out to sea on an air mattress. Did they burn the casino down? Wait, is there a casino? Did I make that up? That was the other show. They burned the has-beens down. They've been planning arson this whole time because Kyle is trying desperately to get these people to quit, and he can't fire them because he's fired so many people, and now they're kind of like, if you fire them, then HR is gonna come at you, and we're so tired of getting HR involved.
You'll what?
Or I'll call HR.
So now he's lighting buildings on fire with the help of a clown so that people will just be driven from their workplace. We're trying to corrupt the clown. We're trying to lure him in. We've seen the fire. We've seen the joy in his eyes when he burned shit down, and we think that we can corrupt him and bring him over to the evil sin side. Well, there's room for another sin. You could be the next sin.
So he was a good sin, and now we're trying to make him, or a good clown, and now we're trying to make him a bad clown.
And we want to convert him.
Okay.
Well, I feel like he was a more neutral clown. He's a neutral clown, and they're like just neutral enough to be dangerous. teetering into an evil D&D alignment.
So now I just have one last question for you. What do you think is going to happen in the next episode of Helluva Boss?
Okay, so tell me, do you guys know the name of the next episode?
Full Moon.
Okay. Obviously going to have something to do with the werewolf world. No, I'm kidding. I think that I've been informed that full moons are important for some stuff. So like there's that. There's like contracts that gotta be kept. I feel like there's going to be, here's what I don't know the depths of this, but based on the no knowledge I have, I think that Kyle is going to be distracted because he has stuff to attend to because of the time that it is. And that while Kyle is distracted, someone is going to slip in there and corrupt the clown.
Someone is going to corrupt the clown.
Yep, the clown is going to get corrupted.
And are his employees finally going to quit?
Oh God, that. Listen, Double D is on his last leg.
Okay, that's it.
I still don't know a goddamn thing about this show. I feel like the horse girl comment really explained a lot.
I gotta tell you, I took a personality quiz earlier this week, and I did get him. I felt like it was unfair. I felt like it was unfair for the quiz to do that to me, but it did. So
I want to take a personality quiz for these characters. I don't even know them.
Oh, do you want to?
Send me the personality quiz. Yeah.
That's it.
Thanks
for
for
doing this.
letting me tell you what the show is about. I was correct on everything that I said.
I think you were. You're free.
Okay.
Thanks.
I'm free.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.